Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Bulldogs offense going to get the chance to start this game off. It's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this. Gets home. The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch downfield. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Drive stays alive with that first down completion. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here's a 1st and 10 play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab. Touchdown, Bobcats. A much-needed counter. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. What a catch! And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle now for the offense. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Looking to throw again. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Grabbed by the receiver. The clock is still running. Have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short connection with a tight end here. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, as this game evolves every year with college football, we see more and more versions of some kind of spread offense. It puts so much pressure on this linebacker position because they're asked to do so much. This linebacker is able to sit back in zone, be comfortable in space, make the right read, and be able to be in place to knock the ball away.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, and another incompletion. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Looking to throw here. Throws to the tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
That is an ill-advised pass right there. Falling away from his target, throwing the ball off his back foot.
Grab behind the line. It's Lewis. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Looking to the end zone, and it's caught. Touchdown, Texas State. We get the second half started with the running play. That run moves the ball across the 35.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Big throw caught on the left side. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. First down and 10. Trap him for a sack. This offense faces a second and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Because that's another sack for this guy. That's back-to-back plays. This guy's been able to get to this quarterback. Man, he is in a zone and feeling good right now. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm either...
Oh, the pass is picked off. Not much on the return. Will try to recover now. It's second and 12. He's looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what over... In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? They'll have to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hasn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking for the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to chuck it again. Catch made over the middle. That's enough to move the sticks and get him a first down at the 41. Fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the grab. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Touchdown, Bobcats. What a... The end. Clutch moment.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. They cover an onside kick. You never know.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Grinding away on the ground. He shreds the tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff teams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. They flip it to him on the jet sweep, and the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? On third down, he drops the throw. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. The Texas State offense back on the field now. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. He makes the grab. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Pass is caught. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
How about the consistency from this quarterback and his accuracy? That's 5 passes, 5 completions, and now he's got first and goal. We've watched this offense all year make plays and come up with drives like this to give their team a chance to win football games. And now we are the biggest stage of the year, and they come up with one more touchdown to give them the lead here.
So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he'll just take a knee here, trying to preserve as much time as possible. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Looking for a late, deep throw. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
The offense takes a big shot here downfield. I thought they may have a chance, but the defender makes an unbelievable play to get a hand on the ball and knock it away.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Incomplete in the final pass attempt. The defense rises up to secure the win. Well, a really entertaining game. Came right down to the end. They made the clutch. The semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the... Wideouts now clustered. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it. Narrow inside of the 50, the first possession. He's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. The tackle. Offense moving into a bunch formation. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Quick throw over the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A forced down drop here in the middle of the field. Offense getting set. Second down play here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with it.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there. They bring the punter onto the field now. Not the way he wanted to kick it. Returner decides to fair catch. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They could not get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Getting closer to midfield now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Bobcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And looking to throw now on 1st down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To the air. It's St. Clair. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now, and he's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense in hurry-up mode.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. 1st down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Quick throw to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas State. PAT is good. They still trail them. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Grinding away with a running game. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Morgan. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tough situation with the offense, 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Wolverines will send the punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. The chance to advance in the playoff comes down to this. Offense needing a touchdown here late in the game. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
That's exactly what they needed here. Just a humongous play late in the football game. And this play right here could put them in a position to get the go-ahead score.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Touchdown, Bobcats. The quarterback takes it in himself.
Good, tough running here by the back to give this offense the lead late in the game. You're up by 1. It's a no-brainer. You got to go for 2 to make this a 3-point game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Takes a quick catch. He'll make it into the end zone. So now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Returner tackled right there. That's where they start the drive. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they hand it off to the back. Nowhere to run. No corralling no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Talk about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Texas State. That's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? They'll return it from inside the 5. He gets to the 30 before stepping out. So Texas State's offense trots out there to open this game. This is going to be a tremendous showdown. Strength versus strength. This quarterback's having a monster year, but this is a high-powered defense, the best he's seen. Can't wait to see what happens, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, this is going to be what you really hope to see is this quarterback who can do it all. Can he deal with the intense pressure that this defense is going to put on him? Talking to the defensive coordinator this week, they feel that they can really rattle the quarterback by putting a lot of pressure on him, giving him a lot of different looks. Let's see how it plays out.
Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33. New set it down to the offense, 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's St. Clair. The receiver makes the catch. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. 2nd down after that completion. Quick pass, the catch is made. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and storming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down at the 7. Completion moves him closer to the goal line. It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
Behind the line, it's Lewis. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.